Hey, I'm Ronald Burns, Hotty Toddy Barbecue Steak Crew.
And I'm John Lindsey with all queued up competition steak teams, and together we make up ARKASSIPPI Smoke Live, and our products make up the world famous ARKASSIPPI Combo.
The layers of flavor that change the nation.
Learn more about our rubs and the ARKASSIPPI Combo
at steakrubs.com.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm John Lindsey, and I'm here with Mr. Hotty Toddy himself, Mr. Ronald Burns. And together, we make up ARKASSIPPI Smoke Live. And, Ronald, we have a stem winder tonight, one of the best shows I guess we've put together in a long time, because it's leading up to the SCA, Steak Cook-Off Association World Championship. It's our big preview show, Ronald, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Good to have you, brother.
Yeah, John, we're excited about the show tonight, leading up to the World Championship. I guess we could call this the prelude to the World Championship. We got none other than the mayor, Ken Phillips, on with us tonight. So we're looking forward to going over that. I would like to say a shout out to Carly. She was first to chime in on both shows. Carly, we know you had a blast down in Houston. We're so proud of you, girl. We just want you to know that.
She's one of the best, Ronald. I can't wait. We got to have her on to talk to us about what happened down in Houston and visit with her about some of that. I've not known Ken Phillips as long as many people have out there. I got to know Ken back in 2017. That was my first year to attend the SCA World Championship. And I'll be honest with you, I've never been the same since I went to that first championship. We were kind of like you, Ronald. We'd go cook barbecue and kind of keep to ourselves. And we didn't know. We knew people, but we didn't associate a whole lot out there. Everybody had a secret and didn't want you in the trailer or whatnot. But we found out real quick when we went to that first championship and that first awards night. Me and John Walter walked in there without really knowing anybody. But it didn't take very long for people to pick up on us and start introducing us to other people. And everybody was good to us. And Ken was one of those people. Yeah. And Brett, too, that brought me and John Walter in, and it meant so much to us. And this thing has grown. It's good to see it growing like it is, and I can't wait for this year's SCA World Championship. It's going to be a fun time, and I know you're fired up and ready to rock and roll, brother.
Ready to rock and roll, John. We're going to try to run a practice this weekend and then get the trailer loaded up and get ready to head out.
Yep. Well, listen, going to be a great time. Want to say, first of all, before we go any farther, because we're going to get in depth tonight on this show about the setups for the World Championship, about, any details you might want to know. We got Ken on here tonight. He's even got a slideshow. So we'll deal with some of that shortly. Don't forget about Mr. Rob Fleming. We're going to be talking about that Evergreen competition coming up this weekend. Yeah. If you're looking to get a little practice cooking in before the World Championship, check out that contest. That's one of the good ones. And, hey, they've still got room for you. Rob will be talking to you about that. Rob's the owner of Bama Barbecue Supply and one of the best guys I know, and a great steak cook, Ron. I'm glad to have Rob on with us tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, John, we've got Craig Carter. He chimed in over here. Craig, if you didn't watch the Ribeye Roundup, you need to go back and watch it because, man, John and I bragged on you.
We bragged on Craig.
You owe us a dinner or lunch.
Hey, that
bragged on you.
That may be why he's watching the show tonight. We bragged on him a little bit. Yeah. Craig Carter's one of the best cooks. We just got through saying he's probably one of the most consistent cooks on the circuit. But man, he showed out this weekend. Yeah. Craig, good to have you tonight, brother. Glad you're on here with us, and along with everyone that's tuned in here, we've got a whole bunch of you. Ashley Henson's on with us tonight. He's one of the good guys. I love Ashley. He's great. And Ashley, good to see you, my friend. Jim Hudgens with us. Rockin' A Grilling Supply. Of course, Carol Burtison, Candace Rogers, as always. Caitlin Crane, good to see you. The list goes on and on. I know we can't get all of you, but it's good to see you. John Ardino, hello from Pittsburgh. Good to see you, brother. Gordon Thompson, Gordon,
Yep.
where's Scott Larchwood at? Hadn't seen him in a while.
We may have to bring him out of retirement.
Yeah, he may need to come on down the World Championship.
Yeah, he may need to.
Yep. Steve Noble, big cook right there. Great cook.
Yep.
Good to see you,
Yep.
brothers. He's coming in for his first World Championship. Excited and thrilled to death. And Alan Jackson. Alan
Yep.
may get you to sing for us a little bit. Get
That's
down
right.
in Texas. And looking forward to seeing you. And there's Big John Pendray on
Yep.
board with us, one of the best guys you'll ever meet. There he is. Mr. Perfect himself right there, Matt Overson. Matt's one of the best steak cooks out there too. Matt, good to see you tonight, brother. I'm using that Wiki Pig, man. I tell you what, it's done a great job for my texture scores. I want you to know that. Scott McDonald, great guy there. Gordon, Carol, good to have you. Ronald, that's a who's who. We run them down tonight, didn't we?
We did.
All right, let's talk about our sponsors real quick, Ronald, if you got time, and then we'll get Ken right on board.
Yeah, John, we've got a great lineup of sponsors, starting out with Kelly's Gourmet Mustard. Kevin Kelly has some great products out there. I know many of you have tried it and love it. We just thank Kevin Kelly and Kelly's Gourmet Mustard for being a sponsor for ARKASSIPPI Smoke Live. Bama Barbecue Supply, Mr. Rob Fleming, who will be on our show later on, has a top-notch barbecue supply down there in South Alabama. Talked to Rob today. He's a great guy and he's a great friend. We appreciate his partnership. Townsend Spice and Supply, Shane and Lawson and all of their staff there in Melbourne, Arkansas. They've helped John and I continue to get that ARKASSIPPI combo bottles rolling. We appreciate their support. Big Jim Hudgens, Rubs and Sauces, LLC. Great new logo there for Jim. Jim, I know he's watching tonight. Jim's a good friend, always has been, always will be, and we certainly appreciate his support of ARKASSIPPI Smoke Live. Last but not least, Maggie's Farms, home of that Lottie's pepper jelly. I used a little of that pepper jelly this week on a recipe that I put out on social media. Man, it works well with barbecue sauce to mix it together. Thank you, Chad Whittington, for your support of our ARKASSIPPI Smoke Live.
Ronald, you've got something coming up I'd like for you to talk about just a minute before we bring Ken on. Something's really going to be big, and I can't wait to see how this goes for you and Melissa. Talk about this When Pigs Fly barbecue class. It's going to be great.
Yeah, John, this is a benefit for the Sattler Foundation. For those of you that don't know, the Sattler Foundation is an organization that actually works with kids that are interested in aerospace and aviation. They help them with problem-solving skills and people skills. We're actually going to have this class right at a hangar at the Lebanon airport, and all proceeds will go to the Sattler Foundation. This is going to be a barbecue class that Melissa and I have teamed up with Russ Lamon. Russ, most of you will remember Russ if you were in the barbecue days. There's Barbecue Up. Russ is going to be joining us with that. With your paid admission, we will be providing lunch following. We're going to have some brisket and chicken and obviously steak. And when Melissa and I started talking to Russ about this, John, it was a really an introductory to the SCA. Right. But knowing that we had cooked barbecue before, we incorporated some barbecue categories there. We're going to be going over everything from meat selection to cooking accessories, and then we're going to have samples, and then we're going to have lunch. We're going to have some smokers in the background that's going to have all the lunch already going. I think it's going to go from about 7:30 to about 12:30, and then we're going to have lunch. It's going to be a very interactive class. Definitely, we're going to be talking SCA, and we're going to be talking steak and a lot of things. So, guys, if you have a chance, come on up to Lebanon, Tennessee, and join us. We are looking forward to this, and we're looking forward to working with the Sattler Foundation.
It'd be worth the price of admission just to come get lunch, Ronald. I'm tempted just to get. I'm honestly, that's a great rate, and y'all will definitely. It's going to be really good. So, good luck, brother. Wish I could be there, and we wish you the best. That's going to be a really, really good class. Okay.
Yes.
All right, brother. Without any further ado, let's bring on the mayor of the State Cook-Off Association. One of the great guys. really looking forward to it. Very informative tonight. Got a slideshow here to go over. Ken Phillips, the mayor of the SCA. Let's bring him on board. Welcome to ARKASSIPPI Smoke Live, Ken Phillips. Good to see you, brother.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Good
absolutely.
show.
Absolutely.
Thank
We
you.
have had a lot of questions over the last couple of weeks, people that's chiming in on the side, and we felt like that we always try to do a prelude show. And
Sure.
who best to have on the show but you?
Well, thank you. Going straight to the source.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's like the Oscars of steak, you know. it's everyone who has a golden ticket from last year, and we're finally able to bring them all together here in Fort Worth. And the weather looks like it's going to be beautiful.
Good.
Looking ahead, it looks like it'll be in the mid 60s to low 70s.
Oh man,
20% chance of rain, which is always a 20% chance of rain,
Sure.
and it never happens.
Yeah.
We're in a drought.
Yeah.
The weather ought to be good. We got the plans made, and really, when you bring that many fun people to Fort Worth, I mean, if you can't have fun here, it's not possible.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
We've got a lot of things planned. So
yeah. Good.
Yeah, Ronald, are you going to break out the shorts then? You've heard the
if it's going to be 70 degrees, I mean that's short weather right there.
That's short
man.
weather.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Well, Ken, why don't you, if this would be okay with you, and it definitely be okay with me and Ronald, why don't me and Ronald just kind of back out just a little, give you the mic, and let you take this thing over with your slideshow. Just hey,
okay,
spill it out there.
Good. And then while I'm going through this, ask questions. Keep track of what everyone's asking, and then fire away. I'm good for anything. So
I'll be posting if you have a question for Ken during this time, we'll just put it on the screen and Ken will address it. And me and Ron's going to kind of go back to the green room, and we're going to let the mayor take over for a few minutes.
Take it over. Okay. Yes, sir.
All right.
I appreciate that. If you see me choking, please jump in.
When you want us to come back, just let us know. And if you want to close the show out, But anyway, it's all yes, sir.
How do we get well, first off, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you. We have the slideshow here. I guess I did that. If you bring the slideshow back. There we go. On the website, on the first page, there's at the bottom, there's a link. And if you click on the link, it takes you to this PowerPoint that Brett has put together. And it really, truly will answer all the questions. I think this is version 16. So we keep updating it as we find mistakes, which there's always a few. This was last year. Marissa won first place, and a lot of tears in the room. So we're excited to see who it's going to be, this year. We talk a little bit. It's the 10th through the 13th. Fort Worth, it's a cow town. It was an Army outpost, and they ran cattle here to put them on trains and take them all over the country. So there's a lot to see in Fort Worth, and we hope that everyone takes the time to visit some of those spots. General rules, right? I'm not even going to go into those. I'm going to start. This is a map. So load-in is going to be on Thursday morning at 8 o'clock. And it's going to go all day Thursday up until 4 o'clock when the welcome party starts at River Ranch. So this is a street map of where the venue is going to be. And this year we added this red RV lot. It's in the this corner here. And then this is the lawn area. This is the auditorium where we do awards. We have way better food choices this year. So if you're loading in, the folks that are coming in and camping in the RV lot, they will come in off of University Drive, running north and south here. If you're coming in to park in the lawn area, then you'll enter through Lancaster. So there's two entries. Lancaster is if you are coming in with a pop-up tent, a small trailer. The red RV lot is RVs and overnight trailers. And so that's a reserved space. This area is going to have 24-hour access. It's fenced, and you can sleep overnight there. The lawn area, it's going to be secured at a certain point. Everyone's going to be required to leave the area, so no camping in the green area. So Thursday, load-in starts at 8. I said 4. Hopefully we're done by 3. And then River Ranch at the Stockyards, we've done our welcome party there. It's a great venue. We're going to have bonfires. We're going to have bean bags. We're going to do all sorts of things and pictures, the red carpet. We're going to serve dinner from 5:30 to 7:30. We're going to do some awards. We've changed it up this year. Last year, we would introduce the top 25 in the points chase and introduce a lot of things. And one of the complaints was that the award part of that ran a little bit long. So we've trimmed that back, and we are going to do what we call now the Founder Awards. And it's a shorter awards, and it's going to be more of a true welcome party where you can see your friends, meet people that you've only met on Facebook or you've heard about. So we're really going to focus on the party Thursday night. So each of the teams are going to get 4 tickets to bring guests, and we're going to have a good time. That's all I can say about that. It's a great venue. Friday morning, we're going to do some more load-in at Will Rogers. And then Friday is the Ancillary Cook. It's the first year that we've added ancillaries to the World Championship, and long overdue. So we're excited to see how that goes. You know, every time we try something new, we somehow fall on our face. We've really thought through the logistics of this one, and we're really excited to be adding this. We're going to start out the day by a stake church meeting. It's going to be in the auditorium at 9 o'clock. And Friday's all about the ancillary cooks. We're going to break the ancillary folks into groups of 50 cooks. And then the top 10 from each of those 4 groups will compete on Saturday for the championship. We're going to announce the finalists. We're going to announce the top point winners of the ancillary point chase for last year. And we want to end early Friday night. And we were invited to come to Billy Bob's. They put together a special package for the competitors this year. And if you're interested in coming, there's a link in this information packet. And sign up directly. They made a great package, $10 to get in. It includes a concert. It's going to be a great time. So there's some information about that. Ancillary question number 1. Yes, the turn-in boxes are going to be 6x6. They're going to be the standard box size that we use at every event. And it's anything with Wampler sausage. So each of the contestants are going to get a 1-pound chub of Wampler sausage, and they can create anything they want. They can have 6 portions, and the box has to close. So that is what the first round is going to be. The second round, since I'm on topic, I might as well finish. The next day, the finalists, the top 10 from each of the 4 groups then will compete, and they're going to have a wider selection of products. They're going to have more Wampler products. There's going to be taco meat, chorizo, and then their premium sausage. And the cooks can choose any one of the 3. And again, they can create anything they want using Wampler sausage. So we're excited about it. It's the first time. We may learn from that, but that's our plan so far. And thank you to Wampler Sausage for stepping up and sponsoring our first World Championship ancillary. Friday night at Billy Bob's, you can stay as late as you want. We're going to have a great time. And then on Saturday, there'll still be some load-in possible. We're going to start the day with steak church again. And then we are going to do the ancillary final round, and we're going to do the open rounds of steak. So this year, we expect to have 450 teams that we are breaking into 9 groups of 50. So when you register, or when you check in, right here, check in the morning, you're going to draw chips, and you will be in either red, blue, or green groups. Each of those 3 groups will have Group A, Group B, and Group C. Each of those are 50 teams approximately. So we're going to go in alphabetical order by color. So blue is first, then green, then red. So if you choose a token, it'll say red, which would be the last group, and it's going to be broken into A, B, or C. So they're commemorative tokens for you to keep, but you need to keep those. So when you come to stake selection, you'll know that 3 o'clock you're in the blue group, and you're going to be in group A, B, or C. We'll break up those groups, and then we will further break it down odd and even to speed up stake selection. So instead of 9 colors, we thought 3 is better, and then group A, B, or C. One thing I want to interject, it's a little out of order, is Ace Hardware. I sent an email to all the contestants. Ace Hardware will deliver to the venue anything that they put on that order list, as long as you submit your order in time. So if you need a tent, or you need chairs, or you need water, or whatever you would like to order, check your emails. I sent you an email that says Ace Order, and you can order. I ordered 25 trash cans and 30 cases of water. So I'm taking full advantage of it, and I think you guys should too. So Saturday night, we are going to announce the top 25 point winners of last year. We used to do that at River Ranch. We're going to do it in the auditorium with everybody present. We can't wait. And then we're going to announce the finalists, and it's going to be the top 10 in each of the 9 groups. So there'll be 90 people in the final round. In addition to the first place winner of the points chase, which is Tim Brown and Daniel Rader from Germany. So another complaint we've had is that awards take forever on Saturday night. Well, we're going to speed up. So each of the 9 groups of the finalists, we are going to call out numbers in rapid fire. And we're going to bring the entire group of 10 to the stage and then introduce them one after the other. We think that will speed up the awards a little bit, so that if anybody still has any energy to go out and have fun in Fort Worth, we're going to try to shorten the announcement of the finalists on Saturday night. On to Sunday. So Sunday, again, load-in is in the morning. We're going to do Steak Church again in the auditorium. The finalists will meet for their own cooks meeting, and then we will do the Cowtown Classic. Since we have more teams this year, we added a 3rd round of the Cowtown Classic. So when you register, you're either going to be in one of these 3 groups. You can't be in multiples. If you're one of the finalists, you're going to cook in the green round, which is the 2nd round. That way your final round won't overlap with stake selection or turn in. So if you're a finalist, you will automatically be in this middle green round in the Cowtown Classic if you were choosing to cook in that. Then we will do awards. Hopefully we're able to start a little before 7 o'clock. We hope to start about 6:30, and we know folks have to travel home, but we heard the message loud and clear that awards, whatever we can do to speed that up, to be merciful. This slide here is the Billy Bob's package for Friday night, $10. You register directly. There's a link right here. Click on this link and it will take you to Billy Bob's box office. That's strictly through Billy Bob's if you choose to go. They wanted us there, and they put this deal together for us, and we can't wait. John Wolf is a new young country singer that has an up-and-coming audience, and I can't wait to see him. The host hotel rooms are sold out, so there's a lot of hotels in Fort Worth. Price ranges, if you want to be close to the event, are about $200 a night. Further out, it's about $100 a night. Some of those further out hotels are on the freeway. They're very nice, very clean, and so just go directly to the internet. This is the RV parks. If you're staying in the RV park, you're going to have assigned spaces. Tomorrow, the email goes out to the folks that rented the RV lots, and there's 24-hour access. The spots include water, electricity, and sewer. So if you're in one of these spots, you will have utilities. There's different packages. They're sold out, but if you're an RV person, you'll get this slide tomorrow along with your assigned spot. This is the map venue. And so this is the lawn area in front of, this is the auditorium. This building here is the tower. And then this is the equestrian center. So we have all of the space in the lawn. This will all be fenced and secure overnight. Load in will come through on Lancaster and come in and go either this way or that way to fill the spots in the lawn. We're also going to have lines of trailers across the front here. And we also have the paddock area in front of the tower and the equestrian center. Another complaint that we had was food choices at the venue. And so they have a new food service area or provider, and they are going to have really better food choices. It's going to be light years ahead of where it was last year. So they're going to have food in the equestrian center. They're going to set up they call it the bodega out here in the this area. And they are also going to set up a beer garden here at the front. They're also going to have bar service in the lobby of the auditorium. So if you want to drink when you're coming in for awards, you can bring your own, or you can purchase one in the lobby. So they're excited to take better care of us. They're also going to sell bags of ice. So if you need ice, we're going to have ice for sale at the venue. So this map is kind of a general idea. When you come in, we're going to have folks on golf carts, and they're going to be putting you in rows. Once you offload your equipment, you need to park your vehicle in one of the designated parking areas for Will Rogers. These are the payouts. We added the extra group in the Cowtown Classic. Marcio Bulgarin is doing some beautiful trophies for this event. And he's also doing some beautiful cutting boards for the top 15 in Ancillary and in Stake. So some big payouts, lots of checks. Judges check in. I bet you have judges watching the show. So all of this information is on the homepage of the SCA, steakcookoffs.com. Scroll to the bottom of the homepage, and there's a link, and it'll click on the link, and it'll open up this PowerPoint for you. So every time we find a glitch or any new information, that's where it's going to be. So I hope that's it's a lot of information for everybody. We're just so excited. Everything's fallen into place. We're really looking forward to seeing everybody. It's really historic. We started this, our first championship wasn't even a world championship. It was, the US championship, and we had 18 teams. So it's come a long way in these years, and it's really exciting just to see how it continues to grow.
Man, that's awesome, Ken. Got a
Oh,
lot of
my
information.
monologue is over. Oh, dry, but thank you for letting me do that.
Yeah.
That will, rapid fire answer a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And, it's really about logistics. We started planning this, right after the last one ended, and then when we came up with the idea of bringing the ancillary folks in, it's like, where are we going to get this extra space? So we literally doubled the footprint when we took that RV lot on the corner.
Yeah,
it's great.
So we have a lot more space.
Raz has one other. I think there was a second part to his question.
I can't talk and read at the same time.
That's no problem. It says verify that the containers cannot be glass or ceramic.
And ancillary.
They know that.
Yeah,
they could be disposable, plastic, container, a frill pick. One of those small plastic disposable.
Yeah.
It has to be disposable, as in the rules. It says plastic, it could be paper.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a hollowed out green pepper.
Yeah.
But read the ancillary rules. It's just straight up anything with 6 portions has to fit in the box. We don't want to DQ anybody.
Right.
And it's constrained. It's, you got to see Craig Carter's giant Bloody Mary, at the shed.
Yeah.
I need another back injection moving that sucker, but it stood up on its own.
Yeah. Ken, I've got 2 questions. One,
Yes,
clarify. You said Friday afternoon at 4:00. That's when you're going to do the ancillary chase awards for 2021. Is that correct?
At the awards. So when we start awards to announce the finalists on Friday, we're going to announce the top 25 in ancillary for last year's championship.
Okay. All right. Second thing,
Saturday, we're going to do the top 25 for state.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. I've had several people ask me last year, we went off of University onto Trail Drive, went around behind the Will Rogers Center. There was parking lots back there that we were able to drop our trailers. Do you know if that'll be available? Because I know the American Conference basketball tournament is going to be going on in the arena, or the whatever that is behind
the conference center.
Yes. And so I know last year there was no one there because of COVID, but this year I'm just wondering, have you heard if any of those trailer parking lots will be open?
What day? Because you can move in, if you're coming to town early.
Yeah, like Wednesday. Yeah.
I could get you in Wednesday at Will Rogers, but there's no security.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you need to drop a trailer, we'll put you in place on Wednesday.
Okay. All right. Good deal.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to make it work, whatever we can do.
Yeah,
we have the space, and trailers at hotels aren't safe.
Yeah. And we're staying there at the Home 2 Suites, just adjacent there to the Will Rogers Center, and it's a parking garage, so there's no way for us to get a trailer in there. Okay, good deal.
No, good call. Absolutely. If you're staying at that hotel, we'll take care of you.
Yeah, good deal. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right, folks. Any more questions for Ken Phillips? We've got.
We try to think through every scenario, and obviously we can't. And thank goodness we have a whole bunch of people helping us. Mm-hmm. So if anybody thinks of a better way, or we're going to do a survey after the event just to get more ideas. But the biggest thing is the length of awards sometimes, and so we've really we spread the what we used to do at River Ranch that was like a marathon. We've kind of divided that among the different nights to kind of spread that out, where it truly is just the welcome party.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Well,
Tim Brown says so we can drop trailers on Wednesday.
But there's no security.
No security. Okay.
Yeah.
Lock them up. I mean,
Yeah.
if they're locked, there's they're just if a lot of people want to do that, I'll hire a security guard for Wednesday night.
Yeah.
See, this is a good example of talking it through.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a need, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Yep. And they heard it
email me,
first on
folks.
ARKASSIPPI.
If you need
That's
to
right.
drop a trailer Wednesday, let me know.
Okay.
And if we need to hire another security guard, we will.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
People
Sounds
matter.
Good. Yep.
You know,
Thank you. Appreciate that. The reason we ask that, I've had probably multiple people contact me about that and ask me, hey, I heard you dropped your trailer behind Will Rogers. Well, it's just the parking lot right on
there's
the
a
other
lot of
side of the
parking
arena.
lots there.
But with that basketball tournament going on, they're expecting 15 to 20,000 people, at it. So I'm assuming that most of their parking now they do have a covered
I
parking
may
garage for
regret
that,
this,
so.
but loading a few trailers in Wednesday night wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, good. We'll just call you when we get to town then. How's that?
I'm going to be there Wednesday setting up.
Perfect.
So I'll be on location during the daytime,
Yep.
if we have to, if we need a security guard overnight, we'll do it. But,
Okay.
if there's a few, we could park them in the RV because I rented it Wednesday night. And we could move them over into the grass if you're not one of the renters in the RV area. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Angel Todd asked, are you referring to the lot behind Will Rogers to drop Wednesday or the main grass area? You're talking about main grass area, aren't you?
If there's enough of them, we'll guard them overnight. We'll get someone to.
Perfect.
And Ashley Henson says, can someone with a tent set up with a RV person if it fits in their spot?
Absolutely, yes. Load in like puppies. I love it. If you can fit it, that's the secret to the RV thing. If you fit inside there, I mean, they're lined out. They're 25 by 48 or whatever. As long as you can fit in there, you can do anything you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Great. Any more questions, folks? If you have, shoot them out
you
before
guys
we hit.
Are easy on me. I thought this would be tougher. Now we're excited. We got the trophies. We have the rigs. We have the. There's just a lot more people. Loading is going to be tough.
Yeah.
So once we're loaded in, it's going to be fun. It's just.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's the congestion part of it. And I think you giving that option for those that are coming in early that don't have a place to drop a trailer because
you have a place. Don't park it at your
perfect.
hotel. Yeah,
Perfect. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
What if we get there at 6:30? You're going to be waiting for me.
There you go.
Can't get in until I get there. So
Well, we just want to tell you, Ken, how much we appreciate you and Brett and all the ones behind the scenes. I know Keith and Angel and all of those are working hard on it. And we just want to tell you how much we appreciate you and how much we appreciate this organization and platform that you've given us all just to have fun and enjoy fellowship with our brothers and sisters.
Well, thank you. Your show tonight is a great way to get the word out. I send out emails I've sent out lots of emails lately and just don't get the replies. And so I'm glad it's a great way this will be a really good resource for people that have, questions and the questions will keep showing up. So I can watch those. If there's things, I'll keep my eye posted on your feed afterwards and address some of the questions. So this is a good spot to ask them.
Yeah. What would be the number one piece of advice for first-time cookers to the World Championship, Ken?
Just come and have fun and make new friends.
Exactly.
If you think you're going to come here and win first place, it's really about the enjoyment of meeting there's going to be 2,000 people here. Just to have fun in this group of people, come for the excitement of being here and being a part of the event. And it's like going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, man, I got to play in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
It's like, don't forget why you're here. It's about the people. The SCA didn't grow because of my wild idea. It grew because guys like you and everybody watching the show comes and meets new people and never meets a stranger. Right. We literally started a wildfire.
Yeah.
You did. You sure did.
This wasn't by design. It just the energy in that room is going to be off the charts.
Right.
Enjoy each other, enjoy Fort Worth, enjoy the beautiful weather. Come and have a great time. It's truly going to be a trip of a lifetime.
Yeah, that's
and
for
just
sure.
have fun and cook a steak.
Exactly.
Get that right, Ronald Burns?
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
getting the logistics together. Brett's in charge of the stage show. There's a lot of people behind the scenes that are doing a whole lot, including you both. It's going to be a good time.
Well, we appreciate you guys for sure. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight, Ken.
Thank you.
Hey, Ken,
go ahead.
I'm sorry,
John.
2 more here real quick.
Yes.
Anyone with golf carts going back and forth from the RV lots?
Yes.
Okay, that's a yes.
At least 6 going up and down during every turn in.
Awesome.
If you want your own golf cart called Metro Golf Cart, you can get your own. For the entire weekend, it's $300.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Bring
Catherine,
your own if you have one. You're going to need it.
Catherine Noble, does Ancillary winner get a ring?
The points chase and the all-out winner, yes.
Got you.
And a trip to anywhere in the world to cook at an SCA event.
Wow.
That's a points chase. Tanya Pendry won that last year.
Sure did.
Yep.
That's about the ring.
Yep.
I don't even know and some money. I think it's 10 grand. You can afford to go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or is it 5? It's 5.
5. Yeah.
Well,
We
that's
didn't know
awesome.
what money to put behind that. We got to figure that out, or what to charge but yep, they get the ring and money.
Well, good.
All right.
Thanks for having me on the show, gentlemen.
Yes, sir, Ken.
I'll watch the feeds to look for questions and answer them on your site.
And we'll see you Wednesday in Fort Worth.
Deal.
Yep.
And please let me know about that. If we get enough people together, we'll get a security guard.
Okay. Sounds good.
Great. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
See
Thank
you,
you.
Ken.
Good night.
See you.
Ken Phillips, boy, that was a
boy.
wealth of information, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. It sure was. It answered a lot of questions about the trailers, John, because I had several to reach out because we actually parked in one of the back spots last year, and you did have to go through a guard check. There was probably, 10 or 12 trailers parked back there. But my concern this year was because of that basketball tournament. They're going to have 10, 15,000 people there starting on Wednesday, I think.
Right.
And even though they have a covered parking garage back there, I think it's going to spill over into some of those others. So
sure is.
He fixed the problem, and you heard it first right here on the ARKASSIPPI Smoke Live.
Sure did. Now, Ronald, you and I'll be going live from down there, even more than we did last year. On our ARKASSIPPI Smoke Live, the same resource you're watching this on tonight, you probably can get the live. Be sure and check the ARKASSIPPI page. Because we'll be doing steak demos and seasoning demos and everything else. Last year, I had tons of people following. And so we'll see what happens this time. Without any further ado, let's bring on Mr. Bama Barbecue himself, Rob Fleming. Ronald, the collard green cook-off is coming up this weekend. We've got some questions for Rob about this thing. Let's bring him on tonight. He's one of the good ones. Rob Fleming, good to see you tonight. What did you think about all that info, brother?
A lot of good information. I'm glad I was able to listen to everything. It's the first time for me to go, so I'm excited.
Is that an Arkansas shirt you got? No, that's Alabama. I'm sorry, it's Alabama. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was Arkansas, Ronald.
He knew we knew better, so
that's right.
Well, listen, we wanted you to come on tonight. I know there's a big contest in Alabama, or I say a big contest. It could be a real important contest because if folks are looking for the chance to get a world championship practice in, there would be none better than Evergreen, Alabama. Tell us a little bit about it, Rob.
It's the 6th annual Collard Green Festival. This is the 3rd year that they've done steak. This year they've turned it into a double. The past 2 years it's just been a single steak event. It's a festival. They have a collard green contests. They have a car show. I think there's a lot of stuff for families to do there, and along with the SCA event. Like I said, it's a double. They'll have a collard green ancillary for the SCA, and then they have a separate collard green contest for the festival. Mm-hmm. They've got a couple other fun events. They have a like a cow pie bingo, cow patty bingo. Wow. Where they grid out an area and they have a cow there, and wherever the cows, do their business, you're playing bingo that way. And then there's let's see, split the pot, guess the weight of a big mama, a pig. They have a lot of fun things going on, but it's been a great event. It's at the airport in Evergreen, Alabama. It's this weekend. It's an awesome event. It'd be a good opportunity to practice for Worlds.
Yeah, a great opportunity.
Yeah, just make sure if you're going there, there's 2 Evergreen, Alabamas. Our first time going there, Richie was my navigator, and we pulled off. I'm like, I thought it was further than this. And I said, you better put the address in. And we were about an hour and 15 minutes away. And so we tore out, and probably 75, 80 miles. We pulled up 10 minutes before Cook's meeting. So there is 2 Evergreen, Alabamas. There was that day on Richie's navigation anyway. So.
Right. Yeah, this is off of, I think it's exit 93 off of I-65.
Yep. South of Montgomery.
South of Montgomery.
Yep. Yeah. If you're trying to go to one north of Montgomery, you're going the wrong one. Make sure to go to the one south of Montgomery.
That's right.
Ronald, Richie blamed that on you. He said that was your fault.
Yeah. Everything's my fault. I'm the driver, so everything's my fault. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, we all know whose fault it really was.
Yeah, exactly.
Rob, how many teams you suspect will be there at Evergreen?
I think currently there's 25 or 26 signed up. Mm-hmm. The past couple of years, there's been, 35 or so.
Yeah.
So hopefully going to get some last minute entries and get more people involved. Yeah. I mean, I know it's the week before Worlds and a lot of people are getting ready to go, but this is a great opportunity to, get some practice in.
Yeah. Yeah.
No better place to practice than, at a comp.
Yeah.
That's right. 100%. Yeah. Ronald, have you been to this competition?
Yeah, actually, I've been the last 2 years. It's a great contest, great venue. You got plenty of room. I know the last 2 years there was I think Brad Orson was there. I think actually he was judging the collard greens. He had his kids there with him last year when I talked to him, and this is a great contest. Like I said, we've had good luck there. I've got calls both times I was there, and last year, actually, Melissa won the raffle for that Wildside Rec Tech, and of course we were all loaded in trailer and trying to figure out what we'd do, and a guy come up and offered me money for it, and we sold it. So.
We don't want to get into Melissa and her raffle tickets. I've never seen anybody that lucky in my whole life. She wins. I don't know how many grills every time you go. I'm going to get her to pick out some of my tickets next time.
Yeah. Hey, I just got a text from Ken. Let me make sure to read this. He said, please make sure to reiterate, setup does not start Wednesday. It would be only trailer drop. So, in other words, you wouldn't go in and set up tents and things of that nature on Wednesday. It's just the trailer drop. Yep. So on Wednesday. So he just wanted me to reiterate that.
Good deal. Rob, what are you bringing to Fort Worth this year? Trailer? You bringing what, tent? What?
No, I think we're just going to load everything in the truck and just bring a tent and gonna come in lightweight this year.
Yep.
So we're staying right across the street, and I knew it was going to be a little bit of trouble bringing a trailer, and just be a whole lot easier drive just to load everything in the back of the pickup truck and do it like we've done before we had trailers.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go. Looks like the weather's going to be good, so that's going to be a good thing. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit before we go about Bama Barbecue Supply. Tell us what you do. Of course, you're a sponsor of this show, and we want to tell you here on the air. We say it every week, but we don't get to look the man in the eye face to face. And but you know, we're really proud of your sponsorship here, and we support you 100%. You're one of the good guys out there, Rob, and we appreciate everything you do. But tell us a little bit about Bama Barbecue Supply, where folks can find it, what you have, and really what you're trying to accomplish with Bama Barbecue Supply.
Well, it's I opened Bama Barbecue Supply a couple of years ago. We started off with selling barbecue rubs and sauces, injections, all competition products. We started carrying steak products. You guys were probably some of my first steak products to carry. We've added just about every steak line there is. We carry hasty baked grills, jealous double charcoal, some different accessories. Check us out on our website. It's www.bamabarbecuesupply.com. We try to get everything shipped out same day. I don't know. That's about it.
Yep.
Yeah. Rob isn't just a barbecue supply entrepreneur. Rob's a pretty good cook.
Yeah,
I've been in the audience when he's walked multiple times, and I know there was one time in Alabama, I believe, was it in Alabama that you won both contests, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We last May we cooked in Spanish Fort and we won first in Steak A and Steak B, and then the next weekend we came to Warrior.
Bama Yep.
That's right. And then we won first place there and second place in Steak B. So that was pretty good 8 days right there.
Guys. So don't let him fool you. He's just going to throw a bunch of stuff in the back end of the truck. He's trying to throw you off there. Trust me. This man right here can cook a steak. So don't let him fool you when he says, I'm just going to throw a few things in the back end of the truck. This guy is coming to win it. I'm telling you.
Right,
so
he's coming.
Look out for Rob Fleming.
Yes, sir.
Anybody can get lucky.
Rob is also, Bama Barbecue Supply is going to be one of the stores. There's only going to be 4 or 5 across the whole nation that's going to pre-sell this brand new all queued up bowl. And that's fixing. We'll be letting you know about this week. It will be released before the World Championship and also coming in hot for the SCA World Championship. Rob Fleming will have this in a pre-sale situation at Bama Barbecue Supply within the next few days. We'll touch base on that here shortly, but this will be coming out this week just in time for the State Cook-Off Association World Championship. So Rob, I appreciate you being our sponsor, and I appreciate all you do.
Sir.
And thank you for taking care of our products and carrying them. And hope you sell a ton of that bowl right there. It's been all over the place.
Yep.
Yes, sir. We wouldn't have it any other way, brother. We want you to know that. Ronald, any other questions for Rob?
No, Rob, thank you for coming on, brother. We appreciate it.
Hey,
and
thanks for having me.
We look forward to seeing you next week in Fort Worth.
Yep.
Man, we're going to have a good time.
It's going to be a big time. Thanks,
Thank
Rob.
you.
See you,
All right,
brother.
brother.
He's one of the good guys, Ronald.
Yep, sure
Rob
enough,
Fleming.
John. Great show tonight, my friend.
Yeah, we did.
Answered a lot of questions tonight. We got our trailer situation fixed up. We don't have to worry about that now. And I know there was a lot of people out there concerned about that because I got a lot of messages, and our plans was to try to go back to that same lot again. But this gives us another option. And thank you again. That just shows you about, Ken and Brett. I mean, hey, he said it was about the people. And that just shows you that they're top shelf, man. Hey, we'll get another security guard if we have to. Not a problem. If there's enough people want to come in and drop a trailer, we'll get a security guard. So there you go.
And he did that on the spot. I mean, that wasn't even, he did that on the spot to try to accommodate everybody. So
he didn't need to go through any committees or
he didn't.
board members or anything like that. He made an executive decision for the people. And
sure did.
Man, hey, that's what SCA is all about.
That's why I cook SCA.
Exactly. Exactly.
One thing you can't accuse Brett or Ken of doing, they always try to be across the board. And they try to be for the cooks, and we appreciate that. It means all the difference in the world, and thank you for doing it. And hey, I'm glad to have that good news tonight. So that'll take a little pressure off of us, won't it? Getting in now.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. It's been a great show, Ronald. Without any further ado, we'll just call it a night. It's been a great show. We will let you know kind of what we're planning next Monday night. We've not got that far just yet. I know we'll have the roundup, won't we, Ronald?
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out because I know we're traveling back home Monday.
Yep.
And I don't know what time we'll get home. But John, we'll figure out something because we definitely want to have the roundup at some point somehow, even if I have to join by phone, we'll do that. I think with so many people that are traveling back on Monday, that we definitely want to have a post world championship show and
have the world champion on.
Exactly. So whoever that is, John and I'll be looking you up because we want you right here on ARKASSIPPI Smoke Live.
Yep. Last year Marissa Overson was on.
Sure
we was the first interview after that SCA World Championship, and so we'll try to do the same thing this time, and we hope that it all works out. So,
sure enough.
All right, we got a lot of practicing to do in a week, Ronald. We better.
Yeah, we do, brother. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing all you guys out there. Come by and find us out there.
Sure enough.
We'd love to take a picture with you, go live with you, whatever it takes. We want to see as many people as we can see, especially Thursday, Friday, before we all get down to business. On Saturday for the stakes for sure.
Gonna be a good one. Hey, folks, I'm John Lindsey, and I'm here with Mr. Hottie Toddy himself, Mr. Ronald Burns. This has been a great show.
Yes, sir.
We will catch you next time on ARKASSIPPI Smoke Live.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Appreciate you.